Well, we've gone through the description on backgrounds in HTML, what they're supposed to do, and now we're actually going to go into our theme, use and make some experimentations with our background images and see what happens. And I tell you what, every theme is different, and each theme, once you get into the CSS, is like an Easter egg hunt, and that's why I tell you, there's a lot of WordPress people out there making money don't know CSS. It amazes me, but if you learn some CSS, you can move well ahead of the pack as when it comes to customizing WordPress themes. But anyway, here we go. Let me share with you what happened since the last episode. So we're in our page here, and we have this white background. Sure. Okay, and we want to make some changes to that. So what I've done is I've gone into the child theme, and I have never seen this before. I'm not real excited about this WordPress theme, Metro Place. It's doing some very strange things that I've never seen happen in any other theme. But anyway, generally speaking, you would go into the body tag and you would put your background in the body tag and not into the HTML tag. But not so with this theme. So what we did was we had to go into the actual HTML tag, which is, okay, it works, but it was a little different. And I'm just sharing this with you because I could just lay it out on you like, oh, well, it was real simple, but this is quite irregular. For you folks that are new to CSS, I'm in the CSS document, and with my experimentation, I've made some comments. This is what you call a comment /**. You end it with asterisk // and that's when you just want to leave notes to yourself in the land of CSS. So as I experimented, I just made notes to myself. So what you see in full color here in Dreamweaver, and this is what I like about Dreamweaver, they highlight your selectors, they highlight your properties, etc. They highlight the little semicolons into colons, makes it easier to read. But anyway, so what I did first, I went in here into the HTML document, and I'm going to comment this out. We'll get to that in a second. Let's make that a CSS comment and just comment it out. Okay, so here we go. Now something a little surprising is going to happen. I saved the CSS document, and if this were on a server, I would have to upload it to the server to see the changes take effect. But now I can come into my document, refresh, hit my refresh button, and there you go. Now looky here, this is kind of weird. I can see grass across the top, I can see grass below, but look here in the middle. I got a white background in the middle. So what I had to do, I could do this in Dreamweaver, or if I don't have Dreamweaver, I can just inspect element and see where this white is coming from. And that should pop up momentarily. There we go. And under inspect element, it's saying, well, hey, this is the header tag that's doing this. And notice that the header selector has the background color of white. So what I had to do is I had to go into the CSS, find the header tag, and just get rid of the background in there. I save the CSS document, go back into the page, and once again, I'll click my refresh button, and I'm good to go. We've got grass all over the background. It's repeating itself, and this grass is only 200 pixels by 200 pixels, but it's replicating itself throughout the site. Now, what I want to do as an experiment is just have the grass grow across the top. So, this is, I looked it up so I'd be quite specific on the internet, and here's the code to put. You go into the body. Notice they don't use the HTML tag. They go into the body tag, though you can use a background tag in any HTML element. So background image is this, background repeat. This is what we're interested in. Do we want it to repeat vertically, which would be the y-axis, or do we want it to repeat horizontally, which would be the x-axis? And I just did a search for CSS background options. Here's repeat, that's default. X-axis, y-axis, no repeat. There you go. So what we did, let's go back into Dreamweaver. I can take these off of here, get rid of my comment, and I'll save the file. I have it repeating along the x-axis. Save the file back into our document and refresh. And now we have the grass only doing its thing along the x horizontal axis. That's what we're looking for. So, but now we wanted to bring in that boat. So I'm going to highlight this, comment it out, which I like about Dreamweaver. It's going to highlight that for me. I've got an extra one here. Let's get rid of that. And I've got the boat ready to rumble. Background image. I have an images folder. In the images folder, this is on my server. In my theme folder, I have an images folder, and in that theme folder, I have an images folder with a BGs folder, and in that folder, this image is in here, boat 2000 pixels wide. I want it to repeat on the x-axis. The color is referring for the text that shows up in the HTML document, which in this case is black. So I'm going to save the CSS file. If I was on Bluehost, GoDaddy, I would upload it to the server to see the effects. I come in here, refresh, and there's my boat. There's my boat right there, showing up. Now what's going on here is we have the logo. The logo has an image in it, and the image that is there for the logo has text through there. And that's why we made a ping file with a transparent background to replace this logo with just the text. I believe it's Animal Love. Now, this specific theme requires that the header logo be no more than 100 pixels tall. And you can make it any width up to 1,000 pixels. Each theme is different. So what we'll do is let's upload our new logo. In this particular theme, we go to MetroPress Child, we go to General. And I think most of the times in many other themes, you're going to go to Appearance, and Header is going to show up somewhere down here. Or, nope, it's going to show up in Appearance, Header. So we're just going to go into General, and here where it says Logo Image, we're going to go down here to Upload, and we're going to go into our BGs folder and select our logo.ping, our transparent ping. Drop that guy in there. And then in this particular theme, I will click this little check mark to activate it. And let's go back into Visit Site. And there you go. our transparent ping with our logo and our boat that is stationary, and we can make this page smaller and wider. Yeah, sure, we have some size issues going on here, but that's exactly what we're looking for. And you'll see that you have to play with the width and height and what is affecting this and what is affecting that, and that's where a CSS understanding goes a long way when it comes to editing WordPress themes. And over in our Dreamweaver section for members, WordPress, Photoshop, all of that, there's a full section with about 25 to 30 videos on modifying and understanding CSS. And let me say that in a perfect world, we've got white up here, which must be a margin with one of these divs. We eliminate that margin and bring this up to the very top, and then we that will pop the image right up to the top, and then we'll have that will be right even with our menu line.